Hey everybody, Justin Brennan here. Hey, real quick, man, let me ask you this question. Why do you think we shut down? Right? Why do you think that we shut down in the United States and shut down a $20 trillion economy? Was it to eradicate COVID off the face of the planet 100% before we would open up? Is it to make sure we had a vaccine in place before we would do anything? No, it wasn't. The reason we shut down, guys, was for one reason: to buy time. Right, to allow logistics, operations, the PPE, Army Corps of Engineers, all the extra hospital beds, all the extra hospitals that were built, all the things that we've done for the last 60 or 90 days was to basically buy time to catch up, so that way the hospital system and the healthcare system that we know would not get overwhelmed, and to ensure that anyone who needed care could get into a hospital, right, get a ventilator, get everything that they need to give themselves the best care possible. Had nothing to do with number of cases, number of deaths, or getting a vaccine. So here we are, and everybody has this fixation about these things, and I think it's crazy. Look, we're dealing with two crises at the exact same time. And as a result of that, we have to handle it with the same kind of war mentality that we went after COVID. Now we got the war mentality after the economics. We've got to get people moving and going back to work. So the only question that any governor, any leader, anybody should be asking every single morning as they pick up the phone and they call their hospitals is to ask them one question. How are the hospitals doing today? Are they overwhelmed? If somebody comes in to get care, to get a bed, can it happen? Like, are the hospitals being overwhelmed? Yes or no? Are the hospitals being overwhelmed? Yes or no? That's it. It's irrelevant at this point of the case numbers. Not to say that it's completely irrelevant. We obviously don't want the cases and we don't want the deaths, but we're battling two crises at the exact same time. And the economic one, as we all know, is going to start taking more precedent than COVID. It's already happening. And if we don't get people moving quickly, people are going to wish that they had COVID soon. So let's get this thing moving. It's about the hospitals, right? The capacity has nothing to do with the cases or the number of deaths or the vaccine. Give people their job back so they can earn an income. Enough of this crap. Let's go. I think our politicians, our leaders, they're underestimating the American innovation, the power, the ability of the American worker to kind of work with the situation and be slow and safe and deal with this on an individual basis. Guys, America wants to work, all right? They'd not like to get stimulus checks. They'd like to get their own check from going to a job. So let's get things moving, be slow and safe and tactful. Make the call every day, Mr. Newsom, all the governors around the country. Are the hospitals overwhelmed? Yes or no? Can somebody get care? Yes or no? Period. End of story. Begins and ends right there. Bye.